Right now, there are at least 7 schools in the Fraser Health region with exposures to the more infectious variant of COVID-19 first spotted in the UK, and more tests showing exposure to variants of concern. 35 teachers in a Surrey elementary school had to be tested yesterday, all coming back negative. And since the exposures over the weekend, nearly 300 staff and students have been told to self-isolate. The outbreaks renewing a call to tighten safety measures at schools.
I think we can handle a better mask mandate here in our region.
Right now, elementary school students are not mandated to wear masks in the classroom like they are in high schools, and it doesn't look like they will be for now.
Based on what we know about the new variants of COVID-19, I would not recommend a change in our masking recommendation.
The Surrey Teachers Association says that's not acceptable, and it is calling on the province and school district to steer away from a one-size-fits-all approach to COVID safety rules in BC's classrooms.
We should have a regional approach. So if a health authority, the districts in there have higher levels, they can have stricter protocols.
But the school district says its hands are tied and it relies on the province to make those decisions.
All of the protocols are under the direction of Bonnie Henry and Center for Disease Control. And if they change the rules tomorrow, I'm ultimately a servant and yep, we'll go do that.
Asked whether the districts can make changes as they see fit, like making masks mandatory in schools, the province didn't really answer, defending how decisions were made in the first place.
We worked very closely again with all of the people who work across our schools to develop the safe restart plan.
Provincial Health says it is making changes to testing within the province in light of the variant's arrival in BC, introducing a new screening tool to detect variants of concern within hours instead of just relying on genome sequencing, which can take days to identify a more infectious variant of the virus. In the meantime, Dalglish says new tools are handy, but she doesn't feel they're enough.
And actually strongly recommend that you get tougher in your language, that you look at a regional approach for our area here in Surrey, and that you start listening better to our teachers and our staff about what their needs are.
And says if masks don't become mandatory in all Surrey schools soon, she'll hand out free masks herself as part of a campaign in the coming weeks. Zara Premji, CBC News, Surrey.